How about netizens? Last week, I explained in my video how to make artificial intelligence generate rich text or professional text. We did that with ChatGPT, but this week I find that they have updated it to the Plus version and now I can make plugins. Welcome. I'm Rodolfo Orjuela and we are going to see what artificial intelligence is and how we can create plugins without needing to know. Programming very good CNAA. We are here and we are going to see 3 or 4 slides of this presentation that I did in the Mood mod Colombia. So if what we are going to do is revolutionize education in the 21st century with artificial intelligence through this tool called CahtGPT Chat, we can say that how this worked before was the software that I taught a while ago. It is called a relational database, and we do it with a tool called Access. I asked my students to generate what are called fields. So they put names, surnames, addresses. All of these are called fields and each of the rows are called records. So a database could having many records. Then I told my students, well then now make relationships of those records. So we put several tables, we put some arrows and relate the names with the surnames or the emails with the names, and we even called all of that a relational database. We made formats or forms, and all of this is national history. What did the gentlemen of the CahtGPT Chat do? So what they did was take all the information and put it in a little box, that is, take all the knowledge and put it in a box, and they called it big data. That means that they took on the task of placing the knowledge information and putting it in a little box in Access. What we did was called query. That is, we call a query, so we can do it in artificial intelligence now. It is known as processing of natural language, means that now to access that information it is done through a language as we use it, and it is called natural language processing. What we used to do was a query. A query is now called a prom. So the queries are now they do with a prom, or in English it means to ask. So now we ask the database and we do it with questions. And how artificial intelligence does it with something called tokens. Takes the order, divides them by words and begins to process them with the natural language processing algorithm that is called token. What is the difference between GPT Chat version 35 and version 4? That version 3.5 is only capable of processing 1048 tokens, so when it reaches 1048 from then on it ignores it, while version 4 makes it 4 times more powerful, that is, 8,000 tokens. So if I consult the database more times, it is more effective. One of the best things that version 4 has is that I can add extensions to it. Just like in Moodle there are extensions in ChatGPT, there are extensions, but the new thing that came out last week is that I can create my own extensions. I have the one I made last week. I called it Garbo after our dearest Gabriel Garcia Marquez, Colombian writer. So how do you make a very simple plugin? You press here explore and then they say create. I'm going to show you the one I already made. So here in Garbo I tell you I'm going to edit Hippie. The plugins are now called Hippie, so I have my own Hippie called Garbo. How I did it, I simply looked for an image of a cartoon of Garbo, and I uploaded it there as an image. I called it Garbo, and here I put a small description: organize your key ideas with a defined style and add specific details to build coherent structures in your text. I also made that text with artificial intelligence. The image was found for me. I looked for it on the internet. What you see here are the instructions that I gave you here. That is, these instructions are now in this plugin generator, and that's all. It tells me, hey, below. I say what you want. Let it appear at the beginning. Then I tell it what you want me to write. And the plugin is ready. Now I will not give you this if not I will give you the plugin. Unfortunately it is not yet for version 3.5. When I generate the plugin, I am going to give it to you here. He tells me he wants it only for the people who have the link. Not me. I want to make it public, and I confirm from this moment. Anyone can use my plugin. This is equivalent to what appears in the Google Store or Apple Store. That is, you can now upload your plugins to this site and sell them if you want, or give them as a gift. Then I'm going to give this one away here. He tells me, sir, here is the link. I'm going to leave it in the description, and in about 1 or 2 weeks, when version 3.5 runs plugins from version 4, you can do this same thing, and that's it. That's all. I have done very well, netizens. Now when they ask you who helped you do your homework, you are going to say Garbo. Gabriel Garcia Marquez. But Garbo is dead. No sir, now it is a plug found in ChatGPT, and it was created by Professor Rodolfo Orjuela. If you liked this video, don't forget to give me a like here on this little button. You can subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to press the bell so I can let you know when there are new videos. See you next time.